Good morning. It's Margaret Petty at the University of Sewing, and it is Facebook Live. And it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Do you know when I stopped working last night?
Oh, when did you guys get home last night?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh my gosh. And I stayed 20 minutes late, and I was like, I am so devoted. No, I'm not.
You were very devoted. The shop looked amazing when I got here this morning. Thank you for the great job.
Yeah, well, and thank you to our team for who really, they did it.
So we act like everybody knows who we are. I'm Margaret. I own the University of Sewing, and this is Rachel, our manager.
Hi.
And we are thrilled you are here. Now, I'm sure some of our regulars are here. Hello, guys. Thank you.
Hi.
And why don't you tell, especially the new people? We have new people I know who are watching.
I know we have new people. It's been so exciting. Every day we've been getting new people, and hopefully there's some new people online right now checking us out. Hi, everybody. So like Margaret said, I'm Rachel, and today I have in my hands our little giveaway. For those of you who don't know, every time that we do these Facebook Live videos, we have a little gift for our viewers. So if you are watching us on Facebook Live, and you're going to be watching any time within the next 24 hours, so that's until Saturday morning at 9:30, if you click on that share button and you put in the comments, just say that you shared it.
You mean like Suzanne and Sandra just did?
I saw Suzanne yesterday twice.
And Kathy.
We saw Suzanne yesterday. And hello to Suzanne's husband, because he says he knows the sound of my voice because he always overhears it on Facebook Live. So hi, Suzanne's husband.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that funny? But if you hit that share button, you put in the comments that you shared, you will be entered into our drawing to win our wonderful prize. And today we have 3 super wonderful prizes. First of all, you guys know how much I love my Clicky Top Bernina pens. These are good pens. So we've got a wonderful Bernina red pen. We have this. This is really cool. This is a voucher to give you a full year subscription to the Fat Quarterly, which is a Bennertex publication. It's going to give you all kinds of patterns, ideas, inspiration, all kinds of beautiful things.
And we carry their fabrics.
And
So a lot of times what you can do is see something in here, and if you like it, you can check us out and see if maybe we carry that particular fabric that they've got.
And just to give you even more inspiration, I grabbed this pattern for the Geo Twisted Quilt. How cool is this? This is like, it combines really simple piecing with like a stack and whack kind of thing. So you get this really neat kind of, well, twisted, like it's kind of a spirally effect on the piecing. It's a really cool little pattern. Not that hard.
I'm going to tell you that this, if you've got some guys in your life and you want to make a quilt, don't you think this is a kind of masculine
It's a
look?
good, it's a good guy quilt, definitely.
And
I know a lot of guys who like to do stack and wax.
I'm not saying that the women won't like it, but I do think it appeals a little bit more to people who like geometrics and so forth. But I do think that if you've got a guy in your, especially a younger guy, I think this will appeal to them. So, our video players and things like that. I think that'll be really fun.
And you need to wrap up in a nice cozy blanket while you're doing stuff like that. So go ahead and hit that share button.
And you can win all 3 of those.
All 3 together.
In one. Tell them how it happens.
And if you are not local, then we will actually ship it to you for free. We'll just call you up and say like, oh, hey, you won. So we'll get a hold of you. If you hit share, we'll either contact you on Facebook Messenger, or if you're in our system, we'll respond to you that way and just say like, go ahead and message us your address and we'll send this out to you.
I'm hugging a sewing machine right now.
We often hug sewing machines.
And it's kind of ridiculous and silly because this is a very big machine and it's got a very big little thing here, and we're going to have to actually move it here in a second. But this particular machine is going to one of our lovely customers.
It's new sewing machine day for somebody.
And look at this. We will deliver and install your long arm, and she's in Shelbyville.
So we're going.
We're going to Shelbyville today. You and I aren't going.
I'm not going.
No.
But we send the guys out. The guys get to do field trips all the time. But they go out and they will carry this gorgeous brand new Q16 that I believe is going to be on the new hoop frame.
It is, and we're going to show you guys that here in just a little bit.
Yes, and they're going to go and they're going to set it all up for her, show her how to just do some very basic threading and everything so that she can get going, and she's going to have so much fun.
So exciting.
She's going to have so much fun.
Okay, so we are going to show you something today because on April the 12th, we are doing a trunk show, a quilted jacket trunk show. Do you want to come and visit us? This will be a great day to do it. It's a Saturday. You don't even have to get up early because it will be at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. So it starts at 12:30. We're going to show off some really great jackets. How's your jacket coming along?
I need about 2 more hours before I will feel like really confident that everything's actually going to get together. So like today, because I'm leaving, I'm going on vacation next week.
That's right.
I'm going on vacation next week, so like I need to like
And
tonight.
by the way, I hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you. I haven't gone on vacation. My husband and I are going on vacation for the first time in 13 years, just the two of us.
Oh my goodness.
We haven't been on vacation because we're in family mode right now, so it's always a family vacation. But it's going to be really cute. Oh my gosh, I just keep looking at the pieces and just like touching them. Like they're so cute.
I've got something really cool to show you that I'm working on, and we'll show you that here in just a couple minutes. But I don't know if you remember, but just the other week we got in something. So I want to talk about the 990 for a second.
Oh yes, okay. So can we?
I don't think you're going to move it. Just leave it there.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm,
All right. Okay. So what I've got here is, well, let's take it out of embroidery because we're really not talking embroidery. We're talking sewing right now. So are you, look at this, it's going to park the embroidery. It's just going to park it.
Say like, okay. And look at that. I still get amazed that the embroidery unit goes over the extension table. So you never even have to disconnect your embroidery machine.
You don't. If you want to,
Like
you can leave it just like this.
It's amazing.
It's very, very handy. So what I want to point out to you guys is that I want to let you know that if you're interested in 990 right now, you don't have to wait.
You don't have to wait.
You don't have to wait. You know what? We have a brand new machine here in the shop. We have a brand new cabinet. They're all here. They're ready to go. It is ready to go home with you. So if you've been thinking about a 990, if you've been thinking about the cabinet, having the whole package, I've got a deal for you. And I will tell you, it's ready to go. Erin has tested out the machine. It's sewing gorgeously. We've got the cabinet. It's actually still in its box, so it's nice and pristine. It's wonderful. So, are you thinking about that? Come and talk to me because we can do something for you. So, very cool thing.
And how do they get it home?
Free delivery. Everything. Dave and Erin will take the machine and the cabinet. They'll bring it all to you. They will put it all in your cabinet. And you don't have to do anything.
How about if they don't get a cabinet? Do they still get delivery?
Yes.
They still get you still get delivered.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
So it's very cool. And I am very, very excited to be able to just tell you that everything I've been doing lately, almost all my sewing has been on my 990.
And like
Almost all of it.
Yes.
I've been having so much fun. I finished my quilted jacket for the quilted jacket trunk show. I have,
show off.
And I want to get a vest done too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you decided to do 2 for some reason. You're just like,
No.
no.
Actually, the reason I decided to do 2, we talked about me getting home really late last night. We went to the Quilters Connection up in Greenwood. There was like 40 people there. It was amazing.
Oh, that's
Thank you guys for
wonderful.
showing up for that. That was really cool. And everybody was just nicer than the next person. I mean, it was just a lovely adventure. And, part of what I went to get ready for this, and I was talking about quilted clothing. So I gave people some ideas. I told them some things that I did in my process and so forth. So I'm hoping maybe some will want to come for the quilted trunk show. But
Amazing.
in my research for this, I came across on Pinterest. By the way, Pinterest is the dark hole of all sewers because you never get anything done but look at lots of beautiful pictures.
Oh my gosh, it's like inspiration for days.
It
You're just
is
sitting there
4
just like,
days.
What?
They
What?
had in there. Go put in Pinterest the Tremont jacket. It is a sewing workshop jacket. Put in Tremont jacket, and the Tremont jacket has in it pictures that are quilted jackets. Normally, you wouldn't necessarily think quilted jackets, but it's a quilted jackets. So, actually, we should go that way, Dave, because I want to make sure people know about our Sergers. So, because they are on sale this month. And somehow we're not talking about those right now. But, so what I wanted to tell you is that the Tremont jacket, somebody did these cool vests out of the Tremont jacket. They just left off the sleeves. And so I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm doing to make a vest. And it's going to be a quilted vest. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. So here's the jacket. It's got sewn on sleeves. So what they did with this jacket is they just left the sleeves on and made it a vest.
Oh, that's...
It's so cute.
Oh, I bet that's
it's
so cute.
And I really am fond of Japanese kind of inspired items. And
It's
so
definitely with
you
that-
will see what I'm going to do
whack
here
it.
in just a second. Hey guys, I have 2 things to tell you about. These gorgeous L890s. They both come with gifts with purchase this month.
Yes, they do.
See this wonderful cabinet? 20% off the wonderful cabinet. All the feet, if you already own an 850, an 860, or an 890 Serger, one of our air Sergers, all the accessories on sale. If you own a Bernina 64, or you own the cover stitch machine, the B62, again, the Bernina air threaders, or the 68, all their feet are on sale. So I want to make sure I don't forget to tell everybody about that. Oh, by the way, the Big Book of Serger Quilting and the Big Book of Serger on sale for 20% off. Very, very cool. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful stuff. So we got those things, and I want you to be sure that we carry all the maxi lock thread. We carry the is it Ceracore? The one up there? I mean, it may not be Ceracore. What is it?
It's the
It's
Arrow
Lock.
Arrow
Lock.
Lock.
We carry Arrow Lock thread.
We carry woolly nylon.
We carry woolly
for
nylon.
those of you who want to do really stretchy things.
And here's your other Sergers that are all on sale right now.
Air threading. You guys, have you ever used an air threading serger? Because this is the complaint I hear every time, is that like, oh, I have this serger, but I've never used it because I've never figured out how to thread it. Well, why
This simplifies everything.
This simplifies everything. You seriously stick your thread in there, you push the button, and it goes boop, 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 and it just goes. It's amazing.
So what we'll do next Friday is we will go ahead and demonstrate some of that.
Oh, yeah.
But I want you to know these Sergers are on sale. For some reason, this one didn't get a sale sign, so we'll fix that. But we'll go ahead and let people know that the 850 is only $24.99. It's normally $37.49. So that's a really, really incredible price. And the 860 also has a sales price or a gift with purchase. I don't remember which. So we will figure that out and make sure. It's on our website. I just don't have it right in front of me. So the other thing I want to point out.
Before you move on, let's just kind of back up to the Sergers. Like last night when I asked how many people have made a t-shirt quilt, what happened?
Like every single hand
Almost
raised?
everybody in the whole group had made a t-shirt quilt. We asked if anybody was going to make a second one.
Oh,
I don't think anybody put their hand up.
Because usually t-shirt quilts are kind of obnoxious to sew, right?
They are really
Unless
obnoxious.
you do it with a serger. I say this all the time to people, is that sergers are not just for garment sewers. Sergers are for quilters. If you want to handle something that any kind of fabric that has any kind of stretch, use your serger. You actually get flatter seams when you use your serger. You can set up your serger to sew an exact scant 1/4 inch seam
It's so
allowance.
cool.
So maybe we
so
need to
cool.
need to back up and show the finished quilt over there.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
we can do that. Yes. Yes. But I can't forget about the arrow chairs.
Right.
Yes. And the Q16. Okay. Look at this. I know we had. So this is another thing. It's actually part of your gift of purchase that you get
With the quilter
kit.
version of the L890.
Yeah, sorry. With the quilters edition of the L890, which is honestly go for the QE. It's got that amazing white front so that you can see all of your threads. You get the cover stitch, you get the serger, so you just get, it's 2 machines in one. And look at what you can make. This quilt was completely 100% done on a serger. How incredible is that? Did you know you could do that?
Good job. It's
And this
so
is one of
amazing.
our customers made
She
this.
even quilted it with the serger.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible
Yeah.
what you can do with these machines. And it's so beautiful. And if you get this beautiful L890 Quilters Edition with the white front face, and look at how pretty. Look how pretty.
Oh my gosh. It's so much
You
easier
get
to
the
thread
whole
because
kit
it's
to
all
create
in
this.
whites. It's
Oh, yeah.
so
You
beautiful.
can just see everything. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had bifocals since I was 26 years old. So like being able to see things when I'm dealing with threads and needles, so important. It's an amazing deal, and you get your luggage with it too. So you can bring it to all of our wonderful classes, like our Easy Serger T-shirt quilt class.
Okay, so let's make sure we tell people about the deal we've got going on because it's only good until tax day.
Yes,
It's only good until tax day.
yes, which is our amazing Arrow sewing chairs. No arms on them, so you can actually get up close to your sewing machine. How obnoxious are arms when you're trying to sew? It has storage. Look at the size of that storage that you get. They are currently on sale. They're like $150 off or so, almost. They're like $120 off. I'm having to math today. They're only for $329. They can be drop shipped.
Yeah.
Yes, they can be drop shipped to you.
Yeah.
So you'll
And
just
it-
get a box with the chair. Now the chair will not be assembled.
What that means though is it just has a little bit to be connected.
Yeah, it's
the,
like-
the foot part to the seat part.
Yeah.
It's just pretty
Yeah.
simple.
If you put together,
And
a bookshelf.
If you
can
come
do
in
this.
and you want to try out the chair and make sure that it's comfy, while they last, we have these great little bags.
Where's the little bag we have? So if you just come in and you're like, hey, I want to try out a chair, we'll have you sit in it,
I'm going to
bounce
just
around.
tell you, this
That's
is
so
a
cute.
cool little bag. You can use it either right at your sewing station to hold all your little stuff, or you know what? I thought it would also work for, don't tell Arrow, but it would be a really cute gardening bag.
I was gonna say gardening. I was like, oh, I know exactly what I would do. I was like,
How about Easter eggs?
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. There you
Hey,
go.
you could put the bunny in there, the chocolate bunny and the stuffed bunny for your kids, and put little eggs
I
all
can put my
around.
real bunny in there.
Well, you could.
She'd be furious.
No, she's too big for that. She is too big.
She's a big fat bunny.
Okay.
So go ahead, come in, try out the chair,
So
and get a
check
free
out
bag.
how gorgeous the chairs are. They're all on our our website.
This is mine.
All on our website at universityofsewing.com. If you buy one there, you will notice you do not get charged anything extra because the shipping will be included. So we are doing that through April the 15th. We will take care of the shipping for you. You just get it drop shipped right to your house wherever you are in the country. And we've already done this for Florida, for California. How about you guys? Don't you need one? We have a cat one.
We
We
actually
have a cat one.
2 people came in yesterday and they were like, ooh, I want the cat one. I want the cats. And this one's called Black Notions.
I love this one.
I
This
love
is
it.
mine.
I love
Which one is yours?
that. Mine is the
So
Alexander
Wow.
Henry. The So Wow. Oh, there we go. And Denise will show you what she uses her storage for. She puts all of her snacks in there.
Hey, Denise, wave everybody.
And then
Say
that
hi.
way you can
Good morning. Happy Friday.
that way you can sit on your Hershey's Kisses and not melt them.
Because that never happens. You are so silly. Okay, so we have these available for you. We have some really great things going on right now, guys. I will tell you, the last month and a half have been such an amazing adventure.
Oh my gosh.
And
you
I'm
guys
trying to say
are
amazing
so-
adventure, but I go home so tired
We're
right now.
so tired. So Bobby got me a Fitbit for Christmas, and I'm just like, I'm having no problems getting those 10,000 steps, you guys. It's usually like 3 p.m. I'm like, oh, there we go. I already got 10,000 steps. Still half the day to go.
Here you go. Okay.
Ooh.
So, what we've got here right now is what I'm doing for that vest I told you about. So, what we've got is I did some piecing. And by the way, I did
You did
this.
some piecing. You did a whole bunch of piecing.
Okay. This is all improvisational piecing. There wasn't a plan in here, but neither side are identical. And so what I'm going to tell you is I was able to put the back that you're looking at right now. This is going to be the back of my Traymont jacket. To see, here's the pattern piece. So what I did is made sure that I had enough fabric all the way around the pattern piece. And I made sure I had plenty enough fabric so that I can quilt it. And you need probably at least 2 inches bigger than what you're actually going to do, because once you go and you quilt it, it's going to shrink up a little
There
bit.
is drawing.
If you don't quilt it a lot, it'll be a little bit that it draws in. But if you quilt it a bunch, it's going to draw in more. So what we've got over here is the front.
There's
So,
actually 2 front pieces.
There
on it.
is 2 front pieces because you have to have a right and left side. So here is what I did with that. And I'll give you a present.
Oh, thank you.
And then
I'm
here's,
covered in threads all the time.
I know I'm covered in threads right now. Okay, so here's my front, and I've got the pattern piece on there. I am taking the pattern piece off in just a minute so that you can see that what we're going to do today is we're going to lay this out on the hoop frame. And what I'm going to do, we're going to have to take off our little clips here in a second.
Yeah.
But,
You also probably don't want to quilt it with yellow thread.
oh, not today. No.
Yeah.
No. But, and I haven't 100% decided what's getting quilted with. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one piece over here because I haven't got that all figured out yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this piece on my hoop frame. And check out this, guys. I'm going to be able to put this right here. And if I want to, I can go get some of that, is it Roseanne, one of the companies that has the basting glue.
Oh, yeah.
It comes in like a little dabber.
It's like, yeah. What?
Roxanne. It's Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Okay, so what I can do if I want to is
I can see the bottle in my head.
I can put a couple of little dots right here to kind of hold it in
Just
place.
to hold it in place.
And then we can take these little guys off. These are our clips. And I can go ahead and lay this on here.
And don't worry about losing any tension here, because this can be retensioned at any time.
Okay. So then if I want to, I don't know if this is going to work,
Can
but
we
I'm
fit
going to,
both pieces?
I don't think
No.
so. I don't think so, but I thought I would at least look at it. Because see, look, so it goes over top of this one part, so that's not going to work. Well, maybe what I can do, that's what I can do.
There we go.
That's what I can
See,
do.
we can always make it work.
So there we go. I can go ahead and at least get a little bit of the top of this quilted. So we can go ahead and put our clips back on.
All right. So I usually like to start in the middle.
That's a really smart idea.
gonna
This
pop
is
it on
another
there.
one. And here's another one.
And here's
I
this
don't know
one.
if I'm even gonna have to go ahead and then we're
And we
gonna
just
tighten it up a
tension it
little
up,
bit.
and oh, look
So
at that. That's
just so
kind of
you
holding
know,
still there.
this batting right here is silk. That's what I chose to use. I'm hoping it's going to be a very drapey vest. So right now, what I could do with this, because I can go back right here, I can go ahead and set my long arm to basting. And what I could do is go right across here and sew the edges down. Because remember, if you'll remember when I showed you with the pattern piece, they don't go right up to the edges. So I can go ahead and baste everything down. I won't be sewing over top of it. We'll go ahead and baste that all once we figure out which thread we're using. And I'm almost wondering about using a gold color thread. Now what thread am I going to use? I have a lot of choices. We can use the Fabulux thread. We can use the Isacore thread. We can use our Madeira Arrow Quilt thread. I have all these different choices, and I'm going to make a decision here as far as what I'm going to do. But when I pieced these, and let's go and bring back the back so that you guys have a little bit of an idea. So what I've got, and we'll put it here so I'm not moving it while Dave is looking at it. But what I did is literally I paced big strips and I cut my strips all different sizes. And then what I would do is I would just cut them apart into shapes. And notice this is a wedge. It's not actually even. Some of them are even, but some of them aren't. And then I would just cut angles across. And sometimes I'd just take a big piece. I love this print right here. It worked really well because it almost looks like it's pieced and it's not.
Yeah.
So it helped me have to do this and not have to do quite as much work. So
we're working smarter, not harder over here.
We're trying to work smarter. It has got in it our 7-berry canvases. It's got in it a batik, and it has some linen. And I don't know if you guys can tell over here, but this is actually linen that I'm going to be quilting it on.
It wasn't clipped on, apparently.
So this fabric right
This right here,
is linen. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Nice light linen. Again, if you're going for drape, just look at the way this falls here.
So that is what we're going to be doing here. I'm hoping to have a week to get this quilted, and then I will bind it. Hopefully that will all happen.
I'm not certain if mine's going to be bound by the time the trunk show's happening, but hopefully it will at least be put together.
There you go. And you can talk about how you can bind it at the trunk show if that's not the case.
That's absolutely true. Actually, I love binding. So.
This is really a fun project. It is actually not a super time-consuming one. A lot of people think that it's going to be really time-consuming. But I know one of the things you guys are going to ask is, Margaret, all this sounds really great, but what about getting it to fit? We're going to do a fitting class. If you're wanting to know how to work with planning out your jacket, we're having a class on planning it out. We're going to have a class on how to use an older quilt if you choose to do that. So there's a variety of classes that we're going to be doing and showing you these things and just bringing it together so that you can make your own quilted jacket.
And that really was one of
a vest.
Yeah, right? Or a vest.
Or a vest.
And that was really one of the reasons why we decided to start this whole series with a trunk show, because we have the 5 instructors, we're all making our own jackets, and we're all doing it in different ways. Margaret is actually like piecing individually everything. I am just doing a whole cloth quilt because I'm the long armor. I want to focus on the actual quilting part. And we have somebody's using a pre-made quilt. So we've got all of these different ways of doing it. So we want to just show you guys all of the opportunities that you have for
So
this.
we'll have these jackets on display at that trunk show, but we're also going to go ahead and we're going to have them on display afterwards at the shop so that you can see them. And after the trunk show, we'll kind of do one of these Facebook Lives and we'll go through the quilted jackets and show them all that.
Because we have been working super hard.
But did you guys see how easy this dude moves?
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to just tell you, this is lovely. And the other day I was looking at it and I hadn't really played with it too much because I had kind of given this off to Rachel to play with. But I will tell you, I was shocked at how much I enjoyed working with it because it's the right height for me. We have always had the casters on our frames, and even at the smallest setting on the frames, they were too tall for me to feel really comfortable.
Yes.
Now with it on the floor, You can, oh, by the way, yes, you can get casters for it.
Yes.
Yes, you can get a laser light for it. Those two things are not on our setup here, but we do have a laser light on our Q20 studio frame, so you can see how that works. We love to demonstrate these for you. So you can come in. The thing I'm really excited about with this, small pieces or your big quilt, because you can actually put as big of a quilt as you want on here.
Because it just keeps going.
So it is. But you do have, actually, when you bring it over here, this is as far as it'll go. So we need to measure, is it really just here to here? Is that what it is?
I think so, yes.
So we need to tell people how much room they get.
The Q16 gives you 12.5 inches of quilting space.
Which is amazing.
Which is still,
Which is a fabulous
incredible.
size.
That's
Fabulous
an amazing size.
So
you get some. It's something like I was shown that information like at the show and I forgot it. Something like 4 feet.
We have here. We're gonna do it really quick. We have
measuring tapes.
We have measuring tapes. Now Dave tried to take off my finger with this, so please don't let go of it until I know.
Okay, so it's like from like here.
Yeah, 47 inches.
There you go. It's like 4 feet.
Thank you for not trying to kill me. I have a bruise on my finger from that. So anyway, so this again, there we go.
It's got the ratcheting system.
It's the ratcheting system.
So that you can
and we can loosen that up.
And
too,
then
can't we?
you want to show it?
Yeah.
So right down here, there's just a little lever down here, and you just hold on as I'm grabbing it the wrong way. It doesn't want to go today. There we go. we had it free.
So see,
so
right now it's not on.
So it just
and
rolls.
so you can make this so that it has the appropriate amount of bounce. Very cool. These are very easy to take in. You pop this gray bit up.
So this flips up so that as you advance your quilt, you roll it up, and the quilt roll goes right into here, and these just hold that in place. Now these clips are only available if you get it with the Q16. If you get it with your domestic machine, because you might not have this high of throat space in there, it comes with these little straps that will strap on. But don't worry, we'll get it all set up for you and show you how to use it. It's no problem.
And so after you purchase one, what happens is you come back to the shop, we'll set this up exactly like you would teach you how to load it, teach you how to use the Q16, by the way, which is amazingly simple to use. You guys are going to be shocked. It basically, within 2 hours, you're going to be able to use this and you're going to be able to quilt your quilts. So it's a fantastic process. I'm going to just be honest with you. When they first announced these, I was like, I don't know about this. I was just like, our frames are so cool and so much better. I thought, nah, maybe not. Actually, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's really neat.
And
I love that for those of us who are short. But if you're tall, don't be afraid, because this goes up a bunch.
This goes up to like here or something.
Yeah, it goes up to a ridiculous height. So the tall folks, it will work for you. If you're in the middle, it'll work for you. It is definitely the Goldilocks of hoop frames.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain like the height can actually be so that the top of it can actually be up at 4 feet.
Really?
I thought I saw that somewhere that somebody said that. Oh,
okay. We gotta go.
Oh, we're chatting too much.
We went over.
I'm sorry.
Okay, everybody, have a fantastic Friday. We are here until 6 o'clock tonight. We will be here all day tomorrow. We have an event going on tomorrow for the Sergers. If you want to, you can peek in and see everybody using the L890s. But so mostly cool. Come to visit us because you're going to be here.
I'm going to be here.
And then she's going to be gone for almost all of next week.
Almost,
right. Not all of next week, but almost all.
We're going to Key West. I'm going to try to find some sunshine. And I want to see Ernest Hemingway's house.
You know what she's going to do the whole time while she's there? She's going to complain about how hot it is.
Oh, I am. I'm going to be like, this is not, well, hopefully there'll be a pool, so I'll be like, oh, I'm hot.
I have to go swimming.
I have to go swimming.
All right.
Get a margarita.
Everybody, have a fantastic Friday. Come and see us tomorrow morning. We will be here for Facebook Live.